Namaste, my dear friends. We are exploring the beautiful model of the Pañcamaya from the Taittirīya-upaniṣad and how it is one of the central models of determining what kind of yoga practices to teach, especially the concept of individualizing practices. Today we come to the third dimension that is called Manomaya. The word Manaha means mind. So Manomaya means that dimension that is nourished by the mind, which represents our intellectual dimension, our mind, our mental intellectual dimension. See, apart from just being a physical body and some energy, we also have a learning capacity. This is where the role of mind comes in. So some of us, we learn things a certain way based on the education we receive from our parents, from the culture we grow up in, as well as the studies we undertake. And these form in us what is called samskaras, what is called memories, smritis, which are influencing us in the way we perceive the world. A doctor may look at a person in a certain way, a philosopher may look at the same person a certain way, and a lawyer may look at the same person another way, because their training is very different. The same way cultural education, family education makes us look at things in different ways. So even though the stimulus is the same, our mind processes things in different ways because of the existing patterns and existing memories and associations it has. And that is what is called the Manomaya, our intellectual dimension, which is a collection of all the learning that we have, and most importantly, what we remember. Because there may be many things which we have studied, but that doesn't figure in our conscious memory. For example, I went to university where I learned a lot of economic models because I studied masters in economics. But I have no memory of those models, so that's not part of my Manomaya because I really don't have a memory of that. Whereas I remember all the yoga studies that I did with my father, my teacher, and this is part of my Manomaya, much more than the economics education I received in university. So it's important to remember that Manomaya is not just what you learned, but actually what you are able to remember and what influences our mind and the way it thinks. And again, we are all different in these dimensions as well. How a person will think about the same stimulus or same situation is very different from how somebody else will think. Somebody else will perceive. And perception is not only about how we see things, but it also includes how we respond. So that's why also yoga practices have to be adapted according to individual capacities of the mind, because our mental faculties, our mental capacities are also not the same. So this, in a very simple way, is what is Manomaya, my dear friends, our intellectual dimension. And that is why we need to consider this in a very, very serious way before evaluating what kind of practices are suitable for us. Please reflect on this, my dear friends. Namaste. Namaste, my dear friends. I am Kausthub Desikachar of the Viniyoga tradition, and if you have come to this point of our video, it means that you have enjoyed our videos, and if you would like to support us even more by clicking the subscribe button and also clicking on the bell notifications icon, then you will give us a wonderful sign that you are interested, that we keep continuing to make such remarkable videos and share with you so that this knowledge can spread all across humanity for the benefit of humanity. In this moment where we are in history, we are in an important time where sharing such sacred and precious knowledge becomes very, very useful, and that is what motivates us to keep doing this every week. And we really hope that you enjoy watching this, and please feel free to share it with your friends, share it in your circles so that many, many people can benefit from this. We love you, our fans, our students and our friends, and we look forward to seeing you in yet another video of our channel. Namaste.